the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Temple Owls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Popping an explosive run like this on the ground keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield, it's Baker. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The pocket breaking down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Owls looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Owls, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Temple offense out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off target and incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Baker. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
That pass is caught. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They mix it up with a run. Going to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Temple.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40.
On the double.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the right.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Owls come to the line with first and goal. First and goal to try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing second and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. And that's a third.
That's what led to this incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. The Temple offense back on the field now. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Owls will have to kick it away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. As the first down is still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Baker. Tries to get it to the running back. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Defense not pressing this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he'll drop back here on third down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why.
Another returner lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
Ball handed off.
And then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense really using conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short game.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught, second down now. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Florida International, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Owls will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Baker. And it's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Owls are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. Powers through. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Owls! So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The punt team making their way on the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And Kirk gets Temple on top right now. He's played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Looking downfield. It's Baker. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is crucial.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Temple offense out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. A handoff from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Leaning on the run game here late. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking right, this one caught. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down.
Now you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Pass is caught on a comeback route.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, FIU. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Temple offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field. It's Baker. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion sets up a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The last chance here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Owls are looking to keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
So